Hey folks, Big Drew here. Tonight we're going to be doing my version of breakfast potatoes. I like to use Redskins. I think that works really well. I've got some water here for boiling. I've got a saute pan for crisping them up afterwards. As the recipe goes, I'll explain how it's going to happen. First, what do you say we cut these potatoes up? These are kind of large Redskins, or maybe I should say medium Redskins. So I'm going to cut these into small little pieces, little triangles. Try to make them as even as I can. Okay, that's pretty much what we're looking for, okay? So give me a minute, I'll get these all cut up and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Got our potatoes all cut up. We got the water boiling over here. Let's take this lid off. Oh, look at that, how pretty. Okay, I'm going to toss in a large pinch of salt. And then we're going to carefully put in our potatoes. Give them a stir. We're going to let those boil for about 10 minutes. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay folks, our potatoes are boiling nicely. I'd like to make a point here. What we're going for are barely cooked potatoes. You don't want them all the way cooked, because when we go to crisp them up in the saute pan, they'll fall apart and you'll have burnt mashed potatoes. So what you want to do is have a knife or a fork handy and just test the potatoes. They should be still slightly firm, but the knife or the fork should go into them. If the potato falls apart, start over. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, our potatoes are done. I've let them sit in the colander for a minute and steam. Try to get as much of that water out of them as I could. I have butter. We're just going to add them to the butter. Give them a good spin. You want to try to get them all coated with butter, okay? Now at this point you want to go for about medium heat. And I need to make a point. No salt. Do not put any salt on these potatoes yet. If you put the salt on them now, it'll destroy the butter and you'll have some sticky, burnt, terrible potatoes. It's very important that you wait until they're done to salt them, okay? Okay, we're going to let these cook for a little while on medium heat, and then we'll adjust the heat as needed. Okay, we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, one other point I'd like to make. You need to let these just sit and cook. Don't keep moving them around. What you're trying to do is create some crust on the potato that is touching the saute pan. The butter will soak up into that potato, it'll caramelize, and it'll be beautiful. It'll be crispy, it'll be lovely, you'll love it. But you got to be patient and just let them cook. Every time you think it's time to stir them, don't. Okay? I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a little bit. Okay, be right back. Okay, I turned the heat up to about medium-high, and you can see the butter bubbling down there in between the potatoes. That's about the speed you want. You don't want it any slower, and you don't want it any faster, because the butter will burn. Okay, give me another couple minutes, and then I'll flip one over, and you can see what I'm shooting for. Okay, we're back. These have been going for about 7 or 8 minutes on this side on medium-high heat. I'm going to give them a little spin and a flip, and we'll see what they look like. There goes one on the floor, but that's okay. Alright. You see the color that's starting to appear on these potatoes? That's what we're looking for. That little crusty edge. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to leave these alone for about another 7 to 8 minutes. And then we'll flip them again, and I'll show you what we're looking for. Okay, I decided to pull one out of the pan so you can see it close up. See how that crust is starting to form on that potato? That's what we're looking for. Okay, I just flipped them again. You can see now more of the potatoes are starting to get some color. Okay, stand by. I'll be right back. Okay, folks, our potatoes are about done. See the color I've got here? Nice and crunchy. Now, I'm going to hit it with some salt. Okay. How does that look, Yvonne?
Yum.
Let's get this one here. Okay, there we go. I showed you guys how I did eggs last week, and here are the potatoes. We got some ham on the side and some toast. The perfect breakfast, but we're having it for dinner. Okay, folks, I hope you really enjoyed this one, and we'll see you soon.